On February 19, 2013, a young woman named Elisa Lam was found dead in a water tank on the roof of the infamous Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. Her death, initially ruled an accidental drowning, became the subject of a conspiracy that still baffles the world. What really happened to Elisa Lam? Was her death just a tragic accident, or was there something far darker at play? In this video, we'll explore the eerie circumstances surrounding Elisa's death, the disturbing footage from the hotel's elevator, and the chilling secrets hidden within the walls of the Cecil Hotel. Stay with us until the end. The truth may be more twisted than you think. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old Canadian college student who had been traveling through the United States in early 2013. She was staying at the Cecil Hotel, a budget hotel in downtown Los Angeles known for its dark history. What many didn't realize at the time was that the Cecil had a reputation that could make anyone uneasy. The Cecil Hotel opened in 1927, but over the years, it gained a macabre reputation. It became notorious for its association with a series of disturbing events, including multiple suicides, mysterious deaths, and connections to serial killers. The hotel became a hotspot for the mentally unstable, drug addicts, and the homeless, leading some to call it one of the most haunted places in Los Angeles. Known for its grim past, the hotel had a reputation long before Elisa Lam's tragic death. In fact, it was the residence of infamous figures like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, who stayed at the Cecil in the mid-1980s. Over time, its history became intertwined with death and despair, with guests reporting strange occurrences and paranormal activity. But Elisa's death would take the hotel's dark legacy to new, terrifying heights. Elisa Lam arrived in Los Angeles on January 26, 2013. She was supposed to meet up with her family after spending a few days at the Cecil Hotel. According to her blog, she was a free spirit, a curious traveler with a passion for exploring the unknown. She had been sharing her experiences with her followers online, but her journey took a dark turn during her stay at the hotel. Elisa's family started to get concerned when they lost contact with her after a few days. Her last contact with her family was on January 31st, but after that, she vanished without a trace. The hotel staff had no idea where she had gone, and when the police were called in, the search for Elisa began. After a week of searching, the police found no sign of Elisa. That was until February 19th, when a hotel worker went to the roof to check the water tanks after guests complained of low water pressure and strange-tasting water. What he discovered would change everything. Inside one of the large water tanks on the rooftop, the hotel worker found a gruesome sight: Elisa Lam's body. It was floating in the water, and the lid of the tank was closed tightly. How had she ended up there? More importantly, how did she get onto the roof in the first place? At first, it seemed like a tragic accident, an unfortunate incident involving a mentally unstable guest. But the details surrounding the discovery were unsettling. Elisa's body was found naked, her clothes and belongings scattered nearby, and the tank's hatch was nearly impossible to open without help. There was no obvious sign of foul play. The discovery of Elisa Lam's body in the water tank was just the beginning of a dark mystery. What followed was even more chilling surveillance footage that would capture the world's attention. Days before Elisa's body was discovered, the police released security footage from the Cecil Hotel's elevator. What made this footage so unsettling was Elisa's bizarre behavior in the elevator. The video, filmed on January 31st, shows Elisa entering the elevator, pushing buttons, and behaving in an erratic manner, almost as if she were interacting with someone who wasn't there. She presses several buttons, looks around nervously, and steps in and out of the elevator as if she's being chased or trying to hide from something. At one point, Elisa even hides in the corner, ducking behind the elevator doors, seemingly reacting to something that is invisible to the camera. It's unsettling to watch, and the strange footage quickly went viral, sparking numerous theories about what might have happened. Some speculate that Elisa was dealing with mental health issues, as she had previously been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which might explain some of her erratic actions. Others, however, are not so sure. The elevator doors remained open for a long period before they eventually closed on their own, a seemingly unexplainable event. There is no doubt that Elisa's behavior in the elevator was strange. But was it caused by her mental health struggles? Or could it have been something far more sinister, a sign of an unseen force at work? Let's take a closer look at the theories that have surfaced since the release of this disturbing footage. There is no doubt that Elisa's behavior in the elevator was strange. But was it caused by her mental health struggles? Or could it have been something far more sinister, a sign of an unseen force at work? Let's take a closer look at the theories that have surfaced since the release of this disturbing footage. Then there were the more bizarre theories. Some people believed that Elisa had encountered paranormal forces within the hotel. Given the hotel's dark history, many pointed to its eerie reputation, suggesting that Elisa had become another victim of the hotel's so-called curse. Paranormal enthusiasts claim that Elisa's death was tied to the dark spirits that have haunted the Cecil for decades. Some even suggested that the elevator footage was evidence of Elisa being haunted or chased by something supernatural. The theories got darker. Could Elisa have been involved in a secret government experiment? Or was it a ritual sacrifice gone wrong? While there is no evidence to support these theories, the unsettling footage and the hotel's grim history have left many asking whether Elisa's death was just a tragic accident or something far darker. Some of these theories, though far-fetched, seem to make sense when you consider the strange and eerie nature of the hotel itself. The Cecil Hotel is rumored to be haunted, with reports of strange occurrences like footsteps in empty hallways, unexplained noises, and mysterious shadows. And with its dark past filled with suicides, murders, and serial killers, it's easy to see why some people believe Elisa's death could have been influenced by malevolent forces that have haunted the hotel for decades. The police investigation ultimately ruled Elisa's death as an accidental drowning. They concluded that she had likely entered the water tank in an attempt to hide or escape from something, and that she had accidentally drowned in the process. There were no signs of foul play or external injuries, and her death was attributed to bipolar disorder and the possible effects of medication. The police investigation ultimately ruled Elisa's death as an accidental drowning. They concluded that she had likely entered the water tank in an attempt to hide or escape from something, and that she had accidentally drowned in the process. There were no signs of foul play or external injuries, and her death was attributed to bipolar disorder and the possible effects. Many believe that Elisa's erratic behavior in the elevator wasn't just the result of her mental health condition, but rather something more disturbing. Was she being chased by an unseen force? Did she encounter something in the hotel that pushed her to the brink of madness? We may never know for sure. The truth may have been buried, just like so many other dark secrets of the Cecil Hotel. Elisa Lam's death remains one of the most chilling and mysterious cases in modern history. Was it a case of mental illness, a tragic accident, or something far more sinister? The Cecil Hotel continues to stand as a grim reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the most unsuspecting places. The truth may never be fully known, but Elisa Lam's story has left a haunting imprint on those who dare to dive into the mystery. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think really happened to Elisa Lam? Is there more to the story? Or is it simply a tragedy that can't be explained? Vacation.